My story, relationships. You hear people say everything happens for a reason. Well, I believe this experience in my life was a critical moment that stands out to me particularly, because honestly, I wouldn't know where I'd be now if I stayed in that place. But I know it would be somewhere I didn't want to be. But I chose the opposite route. I took the other fork in the road. I didn't know if it was right, but I knew where I was, definitely wasn't. It all started at school. First boyfriend, first love, you know the deal. You fall in love with that person you meet, but then they change, and you slowly change with them. I was exposed to things I never would have been at that age if I wasn't with him. I saw people in stages you should never see them in. I saw people get into cars in states they should not be. And I saw people not get out of cars because of the state they were in when they got into them. They were only 17. Instead of continuing on that road that was going nowhere, I am confident to say that I chose the right path by leaving him and going to university for a new beginning. I am happy now with the direction my life is taking me. I am on the road to success. Sam's story, mobility. When I completed high school, I never thought I would eventually enter into university. Throughout my schooling, I dreamt of travelling and working overseas rather than studying or pursuing full-time employment in my local community. From high school, I worked my way up through a few jobs and finally began to settle working for a clothing store in my hometown. I started to become restless and decided to go to university. That did not seem to ease my restlessness, as I deferred after one semester to go back to full-time work, so I was able to save for an overseas adventure. During my time travelling, I thrived on discovering new and exciting places. I discovered things about myself that I did not know and came to the conclusion that I did not want to return to my hometown and get stuck in a rut. I decided to return to my studies, but this time I gained entry into Griffith University. I am happy to say that I feel secure in what I am doing now, and I cannot see myself getting the urge to get up and leave again. I am content with the direction in my life is going, and I look forward to reaching my goal and completing my university degree. Justin's story, education and home. I had lived a very negative lifestyle in New South Wales and was on the increase of hoodlum behaviour. My experience of moving interstate was life-changing and was the best choice that could have been made out of the situation. Moving away from my harmful neighbourhood and my old home was hard at first, but became one of the best things that could have happened to me and my family. I hated my school in New South Wales and was the main reason I acted out. If I had stayed, I would have not completed my HSC and would have easily dropped out by year 11. Because I moved and went to a new school in Queensland, it gave me a new lease on life, which led to the opportunity to study at Griffith University. When I think about it, Queensland feels more like home than New South Wales ever did to me.